Earthquakes are when tectonic plates form a transform boundary. A tectonic plate is a theory about continental drift. The continental drift theory says that the continents used to be all together in one piece, but over time they drifted apart to the world we know now. Transform boundaries are when two plate tectonics rub against each other. Remember the crisis in Haiti a few years ago? That was because there was a terrible earthquake that reached 7.0 on the Richter scale. The Richter scale is a way of measuring how big earthquakes are. The maximum an earthquake can reach is 10.0, but the worst earthquake ever recorded was in Chile that reached 9.5, which is massive. After earthquakes, the Earth normally sends another natural disaster called a tsunami. Tsunamis can either be caused by earthquakes or a quick uplifting of a subduction boundary. A subduction boundary is when one plate slides or gets stuck underneath another plate. This is an example of how tsunamis form. The plate on top slips upward, forming the waves. There are two different main causes for the formation of volcanoes. The causes are subduction and convergent boundaries. When two plates form convergent boundaries that both have equal masses, they push up and form a volcano. When two plates are subducted, though, the top plate would be stuck, but the plate that is underneath would melt and the magma would push its way up to the surface, which would then form a volcano. When a volcano erupts, magma spews out, but when it is above the surface, it is called lava. When lava or magma hardens, they form different types of rock. The slower the magma or lava cools and solidifies, the bigger the crystals in the rock will be. The crystals forming is called crystallization. The main cause for all these natural disasters starts from the rock cycle. The picture is the rock cycle. For each layer of the Earth, you can find different types of rock. The layers of the Earth are the inner core, the outer core, the mantle, and the crust. There are three main categories of rock: sedimentary rock, metamorphic rock, and igneous rock. Sedimentary rock is formed by sediments, which comes from weathering and erosion of bigger rocks. Metamorphic rock is formed by heat and pressure or compression on other rocks. Igneous rock is formed by any rocks melting and then solidifying again. If you take a look at this diagram, you will see that all the rocks can be formed into each other, although not all of them directly. They can all form each other though.